Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's still me, Gamble. You've got Suplex jamming over to whatever he's got going on. I don't have music in my headphones.
Monster Cat.
Ah, it's
I'm
a good
telling
call.
you. Yeah.
Good call. But hey, we've got the back end of this tournament. It's the exciting part. I say the back end like it's the bad part, but it's
best
like the
for
back
last.
end. Yeah, it's like the back end of a roast. It's where all the flavor is sitting. It's where all the seasoning ended up. We're looking. We've saved it for you. It looks like we've got Nitro against Tasty as our next matchup. We will get to see that, and then we'll probably dive in over to the other side of losers quarters, and then maybe jump all the way back to losers quarters again, so that way we have semifinals sitting there, all that stuff. But no, okay, I have lied to you. We're not gonna have Nitro and Tasty. We're actually jumping straight to the other side of losers quarters. It will be Coach Steve. We saw him moments ago against Punk. This is gonna be a nice matchup to watch. Milia does explode, and I mean, you know, there is a DP on Leo's side to be able to try and get that pressure away from him. Those cross-ups don't work out quite as well. I'm looking at Coach Steve to take this one, but it is Punk end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, overall, Punk versus Coach Steve, I think this will be very much so a match of trying to analyze just how each player handles each situation. And this match in particular, versus Leo versus Milia, Punk has to play really smart. Like, unbelievably smart, because Leo will, of course, explode you.
Wait, that doesn't...
No.
Good. I was like... It's a bad starter, there's no way, but that's a good enough starter to seal off that little bit of health.
But not close slash, why not?
Yeah, they find themselves the round, it's just enough to get things through. And hey, why not? Oh, they're not going to fall for that grab again, though. Punk themselves safe. A relatively grounded game for Milia. It's not like she has bad speed on the ground, but it's just so much nicer to go with that aerial stuff. But hey, cut right out of the air, and that's probably why Punk has opted for a slightly more grounded game.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you see just how Punk has to move around Leo. Because the moment Punk's in the corner like this, Coach Steve will try and stop them, but no dice this time. It's Punk's turn now. One more grab. Grab will beat DP.
Oh, there's the burst. You had to spend it at some point. Tries to chase him, not going to be able to get up there.
To confirm to seal the deal.
Nice. Oh, putting it through. Punk puts him down. The Milia will work against Coach Steve for game one. Coach Steve showed a lot of promise in that first round. Can they find what was working for them for those moments? Can they get that pressure rocking? And just outside the grab range, that could have been so much worse.
And I'm sure Steve can do it. I mean, he's got plenty of tools on his side for this matchup, but
absolutely,
right now, Punk is just making it scary, but Coach Steve says, no, I don't want to deal with your disc right now.
And it's not easy as Punk, once you've jumped in, to punish that DP on block if you're in the air. It's not going to work out for you. You know, Coach Steve is most likely safe. Not necessarily plus, but safe. Oh, grabbed on the plus springs.
Trying to call everything possible.
Oh, called out almost everything there.
What a missed opportunity. Can't punish the burst. Both players on that last sliver. Punk baiting up the speed by doing the air dash.
Oh, that'll do. Absolutely amazing from Punk, slipping in and out of Coach Steve's ranges, finding that grab where it mattered the most.
I mean, you can tell Coach Steve just isn't ready for this movement. Punk is just swerving around so many options and baiting all of this move. No punish? Hold on. Maybe Punk losing the tempo a little bit, but Steve's still on the back foot here. One round down and big damage off the super.
Okay.
Not much. Punk played
enough.
This is really interesting to see, just because of how slow but methodical Punk is playing this. I mean, Milia could be moving much faster, but either way, Punk's literally just saying, I'm not going to be here, you're going to be there. I'm not going to be there, you're going to be here. And it doesn't matter about, he doesn't really care too much about trying to get in too much, because he knows that DP is always going to be a threat. And eventually, Coach Steve will blow him up.
Oh, for sure. And that's a big call out there. Such a disjointed move that Coach Steve went for there to stop Punk's approach. It's not going to pay off enough. Coach Steve still having to deal with the offense, getting jumped in on by Punk. Not going to be able to seal it quite yet. Good DP. Will be able to get himself the corner and start bouncing him around. Big basketball combo. Goes for the cross-up. Big dunk. Will it be enough? Nowhere quite yet going to be the case. But the overhead into the mid will be enough to shut it down. As Coach Steve finds himself around, keeps themselves their head above water as they try and pull things back in this loser's quarter set.
I mean, Pug might slow down a little bit more here. See backdash again.
Oh,
Make the DP. You love
goodbye.
to see it. As I said, I mean, you see Punk get DP'd twice last round, and all of a sudden, way more backdashes, way more movement, trying to be defensive, right?
Yep, for sure, for sure. Good DP there, though, from Coach Steve, knowing that, you know, the flash kick's just going to catch all over the board. No need to worry about positioning too much there.
Punk on the verge of winning this. There it is, that round going over to Punk, and one more round to get this game. Punk's on set point.
Steve does have burst for this round. They can toss it out whenever they need. Punk going for a short confirm there, though. Didn't have any tension to work with, and also would have liked to bait out a burst if they could have. Good use of the mid. Goes low. Solid cancel, but he's just looking for the punches right there.
So just pressure. Just pressuring, but go for the DP again. Punk not quite able to escape it this time. Yeah, what a burst. You have to burst. Winger, this is huge. You can't block this. He's back turn.
Yeah, didn't go for the counter, which would have been an insane call out.
I can't believe Steve Punk that bad move. Bad move is so negative on block. Punk staying alive off of robbery, but the counter. Coach Steve taking the first game of the set and possibly on a run for a reverse 3-0. Who knows? Knock on wood. I'm not going to commentate or curse it too much, but you never know.
That bad moon, you're absolutely right. That needs to get punished. You can't leave that kind of damage on the table, especially when it would have closed out the game. Minus 21 on block. It's not like it's a move that has variable lag, most likely, just due to the fact that it has so many hits, but that is massive on that grab. Goes for it again, but it's a grab in return. Coach Steve, reversal done, put into the corner, gets the DP. RRC puts him right back. A little bit of basketball combo. Bounce him around. Goes for the cross up with the angel.
I can't believe Punk pulled that off. Reverse? Because Coach Steve crossed him up, but he still got the winger input out. That's insane. A DP?
Can't quite seal it. Goes for it again. Heavy comes in, bursts it, bursts the super. That actually kind of worked out. The six or the JP. The JP cuts him down to size. Punk drops. The burst is a long, long ways away for Coach Steve. But Punk is a long, long ways away from touching Coach Steve in this round. It has not been an easy start, but finally gets a hit. There's the mix. This is where we get things going. Doesn't commit to the hair slide. Things kind of slow down. That's a big throw, though.
Here comes the pressure. Punk has to burst here.
No choice in the matter.
This could be terrifying for Punk. One life left.
Chase.
You don't want to lose this,
That's
but
the
this
angel.
could be...
Good.
No,
What are you doing?
Winger isn't too negative, but the overhead will close it out. 2 games for Steve. Set point for both players. This has got way more interesting. We thought that Steve was going to get rolled over here. Punk was just running a nice, clean offense, outmaneuvering so much, and all of a sudden Steve's saying, you know what? Let me choose a couple different options. Let's see how handle that spice. And Punk needs to get some water, maybe even some milk.
Needs to find a way to cool off Coach Steve. And oh, that DP has to be a misinput. That is insanely costly. Oh, good catch though. Good catch with the held slash into releasing the other slash. I don't know what to really call that move. Oh, that doesn't have a good input notation. Oh, but that just doesn't have a good feeling. A lot of meter to spend here for Punk. They'll put through a little, no, none of it actually. They'll hang on to the stick of butter for now. They'll get put back into the corner. That gives them access to YRC, but it's gonna be the wall break. The next touch from Coach Steve could just about do it. Does have the tension to be able to potentially seal, but it'll be Punk putting it down. No! Put the combo down. Oh, does he have him?
Not quite enough. The mid-screen combo isn't enough. Hold on. One mix away. One touch even possibly. There it is. Off the air leap.
Yeah.
Melia taking the first round of the set point. Punk's movement still holding strong.
He does have burst for this one, unlike Punk at the beginning of it all. That's nice damage off of an air-to-air.
Oh, no. Counter.
The DP has to burst. First now available for Punk. Punish.
Good punish, yup. Huge DP. Punk got a first.
Yup.
This is the last round. You can't waste anything here.
Keep the corner. I like the call from Punk. Still trying to push him in. Punk looking for anything. Jumps straight up. Immediate air dash back with a dust. Cross up. Oh, that counter could have been costly. But Punk not going to call it out quite yet. Steve, one more chance at life. A lot of bar available for Punk. That touch should have done it, but there's the DP. That will set it down, as Coach Steve should pretty well set the controller down. Punk will punch his ticket. The losers semifinals in this, I believe, Milia only run. There you have it, Coach Steve.
God.
They end their run at 5th. Not a bad time for them. It was a good showing all around. But to get past Punk, you'll need that little bit more.